So I got my Coachmen 204RD, and I really wish there was a service light on the back. But there isn't. There also wasn't one on the side. I added that one. That one was super easy because it's wide open behind the vent, and there's 12-volt power for the refrigerator controls. That one was a piece of cake. This one's a little bit more challenging. So what I did is I took the light off, and I used my fish tape to see how high I could go. And I had no problem getting all the way up to the light up there, at least by sound. So I took a measurement about my height where I could press the button because I wanted it to be as high as possible. Measured, got the middle, drilled a hole, fished the tape down through, and now I'm going to pull some electrical wire up there, and I'm going to mount the light. So let me check back in with you in a little bit. Okay, got my wire on there, got my fish on there, nice and gentle. Uh-oh, it's jammed. Oh, look at that, look at that. All right. Because this electrical connection will be in the wall, I'm going to solder the wires together, and I don't want to use any crimps that could come apart, so I'm going to do the soldering. Okay, before I mount that all the way, I tested it with a battery, make sure it works. We're good to go. Now, when you're putting screws into fiberglass, you really got to drill it first, because the screw will shatter the edges really bad of the fiberglass. Not that you'd see it under there, but you should still drill a pilot hole for every single screw you're going to put in, no matter what. So I'm inside the back of the camper here, and there's already a hole in the wall right there for the wires that go up for the lighting, for the automotive lighting there. So I just pulled my electrical wire through. And now we have that all cleaned up. Going to seal around the light, keep the water out, and then I'll do the remaining of the wiring from inside. So it turns out that there was no active power underneath that area right there. I thought there would be a live power line for the water heater system, but it's only active when the heating switch is turned on for the water heater. So all I did was, there's a hole right here where these lines go. I ran a snake to the other side, and then I pulled my wire through, and I wired it up to this, this is the 12-volt gas detector, propane gas detector, which is hot all the time. So that did that just fine, nice and easy. This was a little bit difficult to pull this guy through. I had to go underneath that, the cover under there, the protective cover. I pulled down one side so I could see where the wire was, but, you know, if you had two people working with you, if you had someone else working with you, it'd be pretty easy. And there's the final installation.